Hello, Simpson students. Welcome to week 3. Here's your video overview. We are going to be looking at Michael Moore's film Bowling for Columbine, one of his most popular films. And in the film, he is going to be looking at why we are so violent as a society, in particular, why we have so much more gun violence than other developed democracies. So we will be looking at, in addition, cause and effect arguments. So we'll look at the chapter from cause and effect. I'll have a speculative PowerPoint there for you, both the PDF version, and I'll also have a video lecture as we're just like this one, but I'll have the PowerPoint there, so it'd be audio for you. And looking at causes or looking at effects is what a speculative paper is about altogether, pretty much. So it certainly ties in. Now, in the film, Michael does look at why we're so violent, whether it be media, whether it be gun access, whether it be racism, whether it be capitalism, so forth and so on. But he meanders into gun control in general as well, which I think is the part that probably upsets gun owners in particular. So in any case, it is certainly an important film, maybe just as pertinent or more pertinent now even than when the Columbine shooting took place, because we certainly have had more mass shootings since then. I have a little bit on chapter 15 here just because a couple of the readings tie into the ethical argument, but we'll be looking more at ethical arguments later on in class. So primarily, this is just to brush up, but we'll get to more detail with ethics later in class. I have a couple of supplemental videos that go along with this one, but because we have so much from the film and from the readings, the chapter readings, I don't have as much. You will have some assignments from the textbook, so there's a place to upload those assignments, and they're pretty well spelled out for you as far as which readings you'll be looking at and which page numbers and what you're answering as well from the cause and effect chapter and from the ethical argument chapter. And of course, you'll have the place to look at the film Bowling for Columbine, answering questions, looking at some of the ideas that are thrown out there as far as why are we so violent, and discussing those amongst other things. So this week is Bowling for Columbine, and I'm looking in particular when it comes to a genre of paper, looking at the speculative paper, a paper that argues causes or argues effects. So I'll tie it into that chapter as well. I look forward to reading your textbook assignments and your response and or answering the questions to Bowling for Columbine. Take care, Simpson students.